Alright guys, so for today, when it comes to bowling, we're going to talk about proper form. So the biggest thing, so if I'm going to stand back here so you can see me. So the biggest thing, if I am right-handed, when I finish bowling, I want to make sure I have that step with my left foot and then bowl with my right foot. So then if I'm left-handed, I'm just going to do the opposite. Step with my right foot, bowl with my left hand. So the biggest thing in bowling is making sure that you're stepping with opposition. So I have a bunch of different types of sport balls that I can use for this. I have like a mush softball, a little volleyball, a regular size volleyball, a medicine ball, and a basketball. So try to get creative with what you can do. And if not, we can always use a sock ball, okay? So let me show you what we can do with this. So I just took some fuzzy socks. So take socks, yes, they're mismatching. Just take them, fold them together, and try to create a little mini sock ball, okay? So you should have endless opportunities to create some type of bowling ball. Alright guys, so when it comes to the actual pins, I just decided to use Gatorade bottles. You can use water bottles, you can even use cans. I just did that, and then what else I did is I put a blanket down, so when I roll, the basketball or the medicine ball, they are heavier, that they're not damaging the door. So if you are going to use something that is a little bit heavier, please make sure you do not ruin the walls in your house, okay? I don't want any phone calls or emails on that. Put a blanket down, do that, and then I'm going to show you how I numbered the pins, okay? And there is a specific order that they go in, all right? So I'll show you. All right, I know it might be a little bit hard to see, so what I did is I took some red tape and I taped it down for my foul line. So the foul line in bowling, if you go to a bowling alley, it's usually black. It's actually right before that really slick wood that's down the alley. So the reason why we're trying to create something like this is so that we know how many steps to take while we're bowling. Now, if you don't have a ton of space in your house, that's totally fine. You just use a hallway and make sure you're stepping with opposition. So again, if I'm right-handed and I don't have much space, I'm just going to take that step with my left foot and bowl with my right hand, okay? Now, if I'm left-handed, I'm just taking a step with my right foot, bowling with my left hand, all right? Let's use the volleyball for right now. You can use whatever sport ball you have in your house. Okay, so normally in bowling, there are 3 finger holes where you can put, your middle finger, your ring finger, and your thumb in. We don't have that on the volleyball or, the basketball or the medicine ball. So you're just gonna have to hold it, pretend holding it, just like this. So put the ball on top of your, your palm like this. And if you need to use your other hand to kind of help you with that, that's totally fine. So if I were to legitimately bowl right now, okay, then my left foot, and I let go of the ball that way. Okay? All right, let's give this a shot. The bowling ball, volleyball, my makeshift bowling ball, in my right hand, okay? With my left, aim for the pins, strike, okay? So it might be easier to knock down some of those pins with that heavier volleyball or basketball. A way to challenge yourself would be to add some water into the water bottles. Make sure you cap them. Don't make a mess. And then see if that kind of helps a little bit more with the difficulty of bowling. All right, guys, it's going to be your turn to go ahead and try this. Go see what equipment you have. And take a shot at setting up, some makeshift bowling pins, and then finding, some socks or a basketball or a volleyball and trying this out. Don't forget a blanket, of course. And then next week we're going to work on setting up pins and playing some different games with that. All right? Alrighty, bye.